Hey, I want to share a quick story about my day. I went to bed last night pretty early, 8 or 8:30, tired. Just completed an 18-hour bus trip and I didn't sleep well on it. And we were kind of jammed up. And so anyway, I woke up in the middle of the night, and I heard some worshiping, and it was from the team here in the compound. Evidently, a boy that they had been ministering to died last night, and so they had been called after I'd gone to bed. They had been called to go to the compound, and so a couple of the guys went over there and they took care of his body, kind of straightened it out, put it in a blanket. The boy that had died had like diarrhea over on some of the other clothes, so they took some time to wash the kids' clothes that had gotten some diarrhea or some bodily fluids on, and they came back and went to bed. So this morning we got up and the task was, we need to go bury the body. The boy was living with his sister. It was just the two of them. They didn't have any other family, and his sister was trying to go out and daily look for food and do a little bit of work here and there. And the boy was helping her until he got diarrhea, and then he just got sick and he wasn't able to keep the food down. And the team was trying to help them. And eventually, like last night, the boy just died. And so it was really sad, but there was no family to help bury him. The girl wasn't able to, she's really thin. So a guy named Obura and I went over to the house this morning, and we took the body and we wrapped it up, tied it up, and we put it in a wheelbarrow and pushed it, I don't know, probably about a mile. And we invited some people that we just met along the way on the road to say, we told them, come mourn with us. We're going to bury this body, come help us mourn. And so the guys from the team showed up, the tug team here, Jojo, Rakot's husband, Sadat, and a few of the younger boys they've been discipling. And it took us a while, a couple hours. We dug the hole. The ground was hard. And then we put the body in the ground, and we sang some songs and poured some dirt, as is the custom here. And Obura said to me, he said, I always call people to mourn because it's just not good for somebody to mourn by themselves, speaking of the sister. And that just really struck me. And I thought about, when Jesus said, let us rejoice with those who rejoice and mourn with those who mourn. And I think, for the first time I saw a real practical example of really what that means and why that was important. And so anyway, we buried the body, and these guys they do this every day. They do this all the time. I'm just so impressed with this team and the way they love this community, and here in this region, it's usually people don't touch a dead body. They were going to throw it in the river, and people don't touch dead bodies unless it's just a close family member that you have to. So this was my first day here, just to see them love this community so well. Just in the short time I've been here, I've watched them and seen them take care of people, clean diarrhea off of people who are bedridden, and wash their clothes. I've seen them take in today. 2 mothers came in with babies who were severely malnourished, and Rakot's been tending to them all day. They've buried multiple bodies of people who didn't have any other family members, and they mourned with them and dug the holes in the dry season. And so anyway, it was a tough day, sad, and at the same time, just a testimony of this team and their love for the hurting in this community. We talked about the sheep and the goats when Jesus separated those today, and every time you see somebody in need and you meet that need, it's not like you're just doing it to a person. You're taking care of the needs of Jesus himself. That's what he says in Matthew 25. So be in prayer for this team, man. They're up to their neck and just in work, and they're doing it with a loving heart. They just have a passion to see the lost of this region come to know Jesus Christ, and for him to just change everything. So I'll stop there. I guess it's long enough, but I wanted to just share that story from today.